to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. We have two extremely interesting actors with us. Well, we have a director and an actor, but also you were an actor.
I still am an actor, yeah.
For Ensemble, which we have a play coming up, a production called Outside Mullingar. It's a very interesting play that we were just chatting about. We have Christine Albright-Tufts, who is the director of the production, and then we have an actress, Maggie Kettering. Good to have you with us.
Thank you for having us.
And we were just, I guess my first question is, that I asked you earlier is, how did you guys meet and how did you know each other? And then we'll talk about the production and the play.
Sure.
Maggie and I met as interns at a theater in Greenville, South Carolina called the Warehouse Theater back in the year 2000. So we've known each other for 23 years. We were actors there, and then
With Blake,
the
artistic director of Lean.
the Lean.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we've just kept in touch over the last 23 years.
And are you both in New York now, or?
I live in New York. I live in upstate New York. I teach at Syracuse University
Okay.
and then continue to act and direct
Okay.
all over the place. And then
And I live in Chicago. I'm based in Chicago now.
Oh my God! And are you acting?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all over the country.
So you have your base, but then you
Yes.
travel and audition.
Correct.
Do you do online auditions? How do you, or do you just know folks that know your
You know, it's a
talent?
mix. It's a mix that with the pandemic, we did start doing a lot of Zoom auditions, a lot of self-recorded auditions at home, which is in many ways wonderful because
Yes.
then you can
Yeah.
audition for theaters that are very far away and get reunited with people
Right.
23 years later because we can all travel now. So
Yes.
Yeah,
very
I will
good.
say though, most of my work comes now because I think we've had such long careers. We're working like 25 years now. Most of my work comes from contacts and connections.
Yeah.
So, like a job like this, we have an old friend in Blake who just says, "Hey,
Yes.
I know we knew each other just as actors, but do you direct? Because you've directed for Blake too."
did, yeah.
And so this theater community just becomes
Yes.
a place where, like, once you know you like to work with someone, you want to work with them again and again.
Yes.
And so.
And
that's what this
Christine,
is.
this play, Outside Mullingar, is a very sweet story. You said it's like a snow globe. It's about, you know, these two neighbors and their parents, and so it's a family story.
It is. I think the play begins with these two families sitting side by side on their Irish farms where they've owned these farms for generations, and as their parents are aging, they're trying to figure out what is going to happen to the land now that it looks like it's going to be inherited by these two unmarried children. And so that sort of sets us up for what the play will become, which ultimately is a sweet little love story for these two middle-aged adults, which I feel like we never get to see. We always see the young 20-somethings
right.
falling in love,
And then
and this is a chance. This is a chance for love to come at any age. Blake likes to say, for spring can spring at any time. It doesn't just happen for the young folks.
So Maggie, why do you think Blake picked this play for the holidays?
You know, it's funny, we do talk about it as a snow globe a lot, but it really has a Hallmark movie quality to it in that it's just so endearing and you're rooting for the people in the play in such a lovely way, and it is about family, and it does have that warm, cozy feeling to it. I think that's why it's a good holiday show.
It's not a comedy, is it?
It is an Irish It has some.
Okay, it's an Irish comedy.
Yeah, it's almost a romance is what I. Yeah, it's very funny. It has these, you know, that old Irish setup of making people laugh and then pulling the rug out from under you with these really beautiful storylines about these families and these young kids.
We have about 45 seconds left. You all are enjoying working together again.
It's been a reunion. It's just been so
got the band back together.
So nice, and we're working so efficiently, so quickly, and it's really shaping up to be something lovely. So I think people will really like
enjoy it. Again, Lean Ensemble, which the production will be next week, which is the previews on the 7th, but it really opens on December the 8th, which is a Friday, and then Saturday, and then a matinee on Sunday, and then the following weekend. So make sure to check it out. And an old friend of mine, BJ Kuntz, actually plays your mother.
That's
She's
right.
from Greenville and in the theater, big time in the theater community up in Greenville, South Carolina. So nice to meet you, Maggie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And I'm going to say break a leg, but don't.
I'll try not to.